That's one epic view.
That's me, on top of Mount Nemrut, the tallest mountain in all of Mesopotamia. All right, folks, just got back to my hotel room from what might have been one of the sickest sunrises I've ever seen. It's super early in the morning right now. I gotta catch a flight back to Istanbul in a few hours, but before I dip out, I wanna tell you about my trip to Adıyaman. The itinerary was set after landing in Adıyaman. The first day, we went to explore some ancient sites and got our Indiana Jones on. Then the next day, we feasted at the Çiğ Köfte Festival and checked out the city. So surrounding Mount Nemrut are a bunch of ancient towns. I had to go check out this one called Pirin. There's a giant necropolis located here, and the travelers and soldiers would stop by here and use it as a waypoint so they could fill up on water and rest up. There were tons of people buried here, and according to their graves, you could see what type of social status people had here. Right around Mount Nemrut is the Gendera Bridge. This bridge was built by the Romans in the 2nd century AD, and it's one of the oldest of its kind. It was built using 92 stones, each weighing about 10 tons each. So we just pulled up to Mount Nemrut and we are about to scale to the top and hopefully check out all the ancient sites there. Let's go. To the top! The ascent to the top of Mount Nemrut has begun, and hopefully we shall find the hidden treasures. We just made it to the western entrance. I could see the guardian animals, the lion and the eagle. The eagle was Zeus's messenger. That's why it was so important to them. They had the animals on each side of each entrance. Let's find Antiochus's head. So right behind me is Antiochus I. He wanted to be buried in a high and holy place so he could be in rank with the gods. He wanted to be high enough so his whole kingdom could look up to him and remember him. So boulders were the main materials used. They were carried up from the valley below here, and also so were the rock pieces that they all piled up into a huge mound, which is about 50 meters high and 150 meters wide. It was basically a creative scheme to keep grave robbers out. Even today, the sanctum has never been entered, which means that the treasures in it are still awaiting discovery. Surge! So we crossed over to the eastern entrance, and right here there's an identical row of statues, just like the western side. The reason that they're down here on the ground and not right above me is because they fell off. Off with your head. So King Antiochus I claimed that he was a descendant of Darius the Great from the Persian Empire from his father's side, and from his mother's side, he claimed that he was an ancestor of Alexander the Great. It's evident that this kingdom's culture had a dual origin. You could tell by the gods being represented here. It's traced back to Persian and Greek legends.